What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, today we're going over the new Nightwave, which is out. So I'm assuming that PlayStation 5 is playable again, but I actually don't know for a fact. So, sorry if PlayStation 5 players still can't play. I'm just going to show you the new Nightwave loot with the Nora's Mix Volume 1, which just started, I guess an hour ago? Not sure the exact moment it started, but yeah. We're going to go over all the loot. I'm going to show you, what you can get if you want to farm this out. Remember, it takes about one week of doing all the challenges is about 4 ranks, and I think there's 30 ranks to get all the stuff that's not Nora creds at the end. So we'll be going over all that stuff. But before we do, make sure that you are subbed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you check out the live stream channel as well. We will be going live later today on Twitch to probably do these Nightwave challenges. So if you want to see some tips and tricks, we could potentially bring back the tips and tricks videos. If anyone wants that. I know we used to do that every week. But it just got so boring because basically DE didn't do Nightwave properly. They said there's going to be seasonal content, and it's basically semi-annual content, it feels like. So, alright, let's get into it. So, got some Garuda rework gameplay. We'll have a Garuda rework video coming out either tomorrow or the next day. Even though I accidentally made a Garuda video the other day on accident. Whatever. Okay, let's get into it. So we got the Nightwave remix. So we're going to open this up. And so what we got here is we got 30 levels of rewards, and a lot of them are repeats. So if you have, for example, for this level 4 Nora stencil reward, I already have this. This was a previous Nightwave reward from another season, probably 2 years ago or whatever. Instead of getting this drop for this level, I get 50 Nora creds. And what you can spend those Nora creds on, it's the store over here that rotates every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So these helmets you see right here will potentially not be available next week. And if you scroll down, there's things like aura mods, special augment mods, and there's Nightane, which is pretty good. I think it's the only place you can get Nightane besides some really low drop chance, ghoul bounties, and then some cash stuff. So that's what you're gonna spend it on if you want to. So let's just go over all these rewards here, and keep in mind that there will be a lot of Nightwave creds just because these are repeat rewards. The first one is 150 Nora creds at level 1. This equates to about 30,000 Kuva if you want to drop this all on Kuva in the store. Or, you could get 10 aura mods, almost, more like 7 aura mods from this. We got the Wolf Howl, which is an emote. This came up with the Wolf Center 6, I believe. And since I already have that, it's 50 Nora creds. So in 2 levels, I have 200 Nora creds, not bad. We got 2 weapon slots at level 3. These are only obtainable via platinum usually, so this is as you can see right there, 12 plat for two weapon slots. That's just free right there, so congratulations free-to-play players. We got the Nora stencil, which is basically a layout for your personal quarters. It's not my favorite one, but hey, at least it's 50 more Nora creds, so we're already at 250 Nora creds on level 4. The Nabaris Ephemera, now I like this one for Garuda because it's she's kind of like a vampire frame, and there's bats flying everywhere. But if you think this looks stupid, whatever. I get 50 more Nora creds, so we're at 300 Nora creds by level 5. Level 6 is 50 more Nora creds, 350 total so far. A 3 forma bundle at level 7. So you're getting into the second week here. Like I said, you're going to get 4 ranks in the first week if you do all the challenges. So this is week 1, you're getting this stuff. Week 2 is when you get the Nabaris Ephemera, and you will stop at this Orokin Catalyst. It's actually 2 Orokin Catalysts, so that's nice. And it looks like they're fully built. They're not blueprints, so pretty good. Those usually require build times and all that. You got a new Ivara in action glyph, which looks pretty awesome. I like Ivara. She's always invisible, though, so I don't really buy skins for her. And this is a new item, so you will not get any Nora creds, because there's no way you have a duplicate of this yet. And that'll take a couple more seasons until they bring that one back. We have a K-Drive Scrawl for the Wolf of Saturn 6. This is a skateboard deck, or whatever they're called. You'll basically never see this because K-Drives are irrelevant, but hey, it's more Nightwave creds for me. I think we're at about 400 now if I'm adding them all up for people that have already done all these seasons. 50 more Nightwave creds at level 11. So we're at about 350 or 400-ish. We're getting a lot of Nightwave creds, it seems like. Warframe slot, so these are usually only purchasable as well, so 20 platinum for free-to-play players, very good. That's on week 3. 20,000 Kuva, I guess, sure, it's a couple Riven rolls, I guess. At level 14, you got a melee Riven mod, which you'll need to unlock. Hopefully it's not a Zal Riven mod, seems like a melee one to me. We've got a Parasist Zebra skin, which has been a previous reward, so that's 50 more Nora creds. 50 more Nora creds at level 16. An Exilus weapon adapter. Thankfully, it's not the blueprint, but yeah. This is for weapon Exilus adapters if you want to use one of those. This is a new item right here. A new dual sword Stavika skin. One of the very first dual swords designed exclusively for Tenno use. Thought to be commissioned by the House of Stavika. That must be some lore I'm completely unaware of because I have no idea what Stavika is, or the House of Stavika for that matter. But these look okay. I can't tell if they're like supposed to be infested or not, or what, but that's to be at level 18. So far, as far as new things, we've got a Ivara glyph and a dual sword skin. So, yeah. Next one at level 19 is the Exilus weapon, Exilus Warframe adapter. These, I think, take 4 forma usually to build or something like that. No, they don't. That's Aura forma, takes 4 forma to build. This is not too bad to build, but hey, you know what? It's free-ish. Now, here's the first new mod. At level 20, so we're talking like, I think 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks of grinding, you will get the first new mod from this Nightwave. Yes, 5 weeks of doing every challenge. It's called Range Advantage for the Axe Jagara. Now remember, this will probably work on the Axe Jagara Prime. It would be weird if it didn't. And the Axe Jagara Prime have pretty decent stats. But the thing about this weapon augment is it's going to require you to jump through some hoops for it to actually even work in the first place. So you get increased damage by 300% increased damage if no enemies are within 10 meters of you. So that probably is worth a slot. It will make your slash procs a lot higher damage because it's a highly slash-weighted weapon, the Axe Jagara. But the problem with it, with the Axe Jagara, is that the weapon type it is. It's a semi-auto kind of like, single target kind of weapon. You could get some punch through on there and maybe kill 2 or 3 enemies in one shot. But yeah, it doesn't really have a place in the meta of the game, unfortunately. When we have things like the Atomos, the Kuva Nukor, the Icarius, Spore Lacer in the secondary slot that just dominate this thing. But hey, for single target, slash procs, 300% increased damage, you can use that with Primary Merciless, I guess, to get 600% increased damage if you really want to. So I'm at least interested. We might make an Axe Jagara video revisit because I haven't used them in a long time and I have a good Riven for them. So maybe we'll try that out. All right, next level we got the 50 more Nightwave creds at level 21. All right. Orican T-Set is at level 22. Now, this does not give us Nightwave creds, because I guess this doesn't count, even though I feel like they gave us this in the past. But yeah, you don't get Nightwave creds for that. Combat Reload, another new mod. This one's for the Tigress. If 5 pellets are headshots, increase reload speed by 120% for 3 seconds. That mod's terrible. 5 pellets are headshots. So keep in mind, this takes a mod slot. This takes a mod slot on your build, and you're already running the Tigress. You know how I said that the Axe Jagara is out of the meta? Axe Jagara is like the most meta-defining thing ever in the world compared to the Tigress Prime in 2022. I tried to bring myself to make a Tigress Prime video, and I'm like, this thing is really, really bad. It's not a big part is the reload speed, but also it's just how many enemies it can hit in one shot. So this is not going to be helping. I'll still try it out, but yeah, it needs more than just this, and especially I don't want to be using a mod slot on this. But it does exist if you want to try this out. Like I said, that's at level 23. So this is after weeks and weeks of farming. Level 24 is 50 more Nightwave creds. Level 25 is the Cheetoid Sentinel bundle. So this is like a armor set for your Sentinel. It is actually a returning item, so you will get Nightwave creds if you already have this. It's like an infested kind of look for your Sentinel, and I use it sometimes, but it's just more Nightwave creds. You've got 3 Arcane Grace at level 26. This one's pretty good on like a Naros, Nidus, frames with lots of health that don't really try to cheese shield gating. This will give you health regeneration per second, which scales with how much maximum health you've modded for, so very powerful. And 3 of them will let you get a rank 1 version, which will have a higher healing rate and all that than the Reg 0 one. And you can also sell these if you already have Arcane Grace maxed out. So pretty good reward at level 26. At level 27, 3 more Forma. At level 28, a new item, the Lyset Domestic Drone. It's like a little Roomba that's themed after your Lyset. So it kind of looks like the ship, I guess. And you can only get one of these, apparently. So make sure you put it in a good spot where it won't be very annoying, like this infested one I have. And then the last 2 rewards, we got level 29, the Umbra Forma. I will probably be putting 1 or 2 of these on Garuda Prime, so gotta get that restock, even though I still have 8 of them left. Yeah, level 29 to get that. And then the very final reward here is the Glacia Cyandana. Now, in the preview image right here, there's like some ice coming off of it. But when you actually look at it in game, oh, I guess it's the energy color. If you look really, really closely, I have a red energy color. You can kind of see there is like a flowing little energy effect. Not flow. I wouldn't call it flowing, actually. There's kind of like some snow thing going on here. It's kind of weird how you'll probably be getting this Cyandana around like summertime because it's like May right now. Or no, it's March. So you'll be getting this around like May. Which is almost in the summer, and this is like a Glacia Ice Cyandana. It's so random. It's like, yo, we got that Cyandana we never actually put out. Yo, just make that a level 30 Nightwave reward. Alright, sounds good. So, for all your grinding, you basically get a Roomba and a Cyandana at the end of it with an Umber Forma in the mix as well. So, not exactly exciting rewards, but hey, at least it's like, you know, it's not just the intermission we had like for however many months. They've actually like, you know, brought it and done something with it. Now let's look at these challenges for the first week before we call it a video. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below if you want a return to the Nightwave tips and tricks videos, which we do every week right at launch. I liked making those, but I feel like it got a little bit boring after a while. So as far as Elite Weeklies, unlock relics. Just open 10 relics. Easy peasy. You get relics to drop wherever. Just do some void missions. Captures, drop them guaranteed every time. And just open them wherever like the fastest fissure is. Like capture fissures, actually. Go from capture in the void to capture in the fissure. And then open those 10 easy. Rise of the Machine. Kill 300 enemies using a necromech without getting destroyed. So you have to have a necromech for this one. As far as where I'd recommend this, the fastest place would probably just be like Deimos Open World. Or potentially a Railjack survival mission if you want to just bite the bullet and go into there. It's also a decent place to level up necromechs as well. So yeah, you do need to have a necromech for this though, which requires the Heart of Deimos quest to be completed. And I think some more builds. It's pretty annoying to build them. Actually, they made it easier recently compared to when I built it. So yeah, it's not hard to kill 300 enemies without dying. If you have Void Rig, just use Void Rig's second ability. It's like Iron Skin basically. Storm Shroud, I believe it's called, and you'll be pretty tanky. Now the first non-elite weekly, so you only get 4,500 rep for these ones. Venus Miner, mine at 6 rare gems or ore in the Orb Valis. Just go mine. There's plenty of caves. I'd recommend mining in the caves, obviously. And it shouldn't take you very long. I believe resource drop chance boosters do work on the rare gems. Maybe they patched that out since I haven't mined gems in so long, to be honest, guys. But yeah, this one's not too hard. Just I don't like doing mining in the first place. Now here's the first challenge I'd probably recommend that you skip, potentially. You got Venus Bounty Hunter. Complete 5 different bounties in the Orb Valis. So they have to be 5 differently named bounties. If you have access to the Prophet Taker, you can do Prophet Taker Stage 2, which is like a 2-minute mission, which counts for this. You can also fight the Prophet Taker boss itself, which counts as another different bounty for this. So that's 2 out of the 5 down. So do those 2. I'm not sure if Narmer bounties count. They should account for this. You can do 2 of them for the Spider and the Stage 2 of the Spider, and then do like low-level easy ones with like 3 steps. They don't have to be like perfectly completed. They just have to be completed in the first place. So you can potentially waste your time to do the same one twice, so don't do that for this. But yeah, usually not worth the time, honestly. This one takes quite a while compared to the other ones. The Old Ways. Complete 1 mission with only a single pistol and a glaive equipped. It doesn't get much easier than that. It's basically just run a capture mission, a pistol, so you shoot the enemy with the pistol, they'll probably die in 1 bullet, or hit them with the glaive, they'll die in 1 melee swing, and just run to extraction. That's the easiest Nightwave rep like ever. 1 capture mission, basically. Another one that you might want to skip. Conservation. Conservation Onist, or something like that. Complete 6 different perfect animal captures in the Orb Valis. I have old videos on the channel of doing this with Ivara, but they actually recently changed it where enemies, or not enemies, I guess they're kind of enemies, the animals will just walk around and like do stuff on the Orb Valis now. You might just be able to go walk around and find these animals and like capture them easily without even using the lures and all that. But yeah, that is a thing. I might skip this one too if I were you, because that can also take a lot of time, and it has to be 6 different animals too. Yeah. Bloodthirsty, kill 20 enemies in 5 seconds. Just go to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, go to like any survival mission with high spawns, and just fire 1 Brahma shot. Should be pretty easy. As far as the dailies, we've got Medic, revive a fallen Tenno or companion. So if you want to just do that solo, just let the enemies attack your companion and revive it. It only works on like cats and dogs. And I guess MOAs too. Open 20 lockers. There is a mod that lets you unlock locked lockers. So you can do this nearly instantly. Go to Jupiter. Jupiter has tons of lockers in those side rooms and just open them all up really quickly. And then the last one, kill enemies with magnetic damage. If you have a magnetic Huvanucor, it will count as magnetic damage even if you have viral and like heat modded onto it. So that's your first week of Nightwave Nora's remix. You know, it's not super crazy at all. Like, it's kind of underwhelming stuff, to be honest. But like I said, I'm just happy that it's not Nightwave creds every level, even though for me it is basically Nightwave creds every level because I already have all this stuff. It's like, you know, greatest hits of some of the older stuff. The Navarros Ephemera is pretty cool. You know, that Akjagara mod might have some potential. That Tiger's Prime definitely doesn't have any potential for me. So, like I said, guys, if you want Nightwave tips and tricks back, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you later on Twitch, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. So, take it easy. Peace.